Hey y'all, so I decided I would film my nighttime routine for you guys, like what I'm doing as of this very moment. It has changed a little bit. The way I wrap my hair with this hairstyle is definitely different than what you guys have seen me do before in the past, if I can talk. You guys typically see me do pin curls, and I'm still pinning my hair, but curling not so much. All right, so let's start off with the Nutrical first. I like to take all my adjustables first. The benefits I see off of it is, like, initially you're gonna notice you have far less breakage and more of just like your natural fallout. And not more in the sense of like your hair is falling out, but just like that's mostly all of what you will see. Instead of like short little hairs, you'll see long hairs that are like the length of your hair with a little bulb at the end. So I take 4 of these a day. You can do 2 in the morning, 2 at night. I just take all 4 at nighttime, but either way, you should be taking 4 capsules a day. And the consistency does matter. You need to be as consistent as you can be. So if that means setting a reminder on your phone or whatever, but I take 4 every night. Then we have our collagen. This is just like, I don't know. I won't say a random one, but it's just one I found on Amazon. And I was taking this a while ago, but I've just recently started taking it back again because I realized I never use all these pills that I paid for. The serving size on here says 6 tablets. I don't take 6 a day because these pills are big. I do 2 every night. This is the size of them. I'm not taking 6 of those. I've never used this product before, but this is just here for demonstration purposes. This is a dry shampoo from Nexus. But if my hair is feeling a little greasy or something like that, or I know I just really need to preserve my hair that week, I will put dry shampoo in my hair a few nights a week. Or I'll do it in the morning, but sometimes I like to do it at night because I feel like it like absorbs a little bit more, like it like soaks in. But either way, I have a bunch of dry shampoos that I've used before linked to my Amazon storefront, which is in my bio. I'll try to link a couple of the ones I have specifically talked to you guys about down there as well. But I always get the question, how many times a week do I use a dry shampoo? It's not a set number of times. It's not on certain days. Like I'm sorry, I can't answer that question the way you guys want me to. I put it in when I feel like I need it. So you kind of have to be in tune with your hair and what you know your hair does usually, on what you're trying to stop it from doing, things like that. All right, so moving on to our hair growth. These are the Sacred Restoring Hair and Edge Drops. I have a whole video I did talking about my 30-day results. I need to film a video about my 60-day results because I have not done that yet. I have one on TikTok that you guys can go watch. I'll link it down below for you guys. They're gonna grow your hair back really quickly. In 30 days, the difference that I saw like is really just like there was an outline and like you could see like where my edges were very thin. And then after 30 days, you could see where it was gradually starting to get denser and thicker and fuller, which is what we all want. We want edges that's there. And I will say, I feel like they look so good now. I honestly just take whatever is in the dropper. It doesn't mean I use all of it, just so you guys can see that's how much liquid is in the dropper right now. I literally just apply enough to where I feel like the wetness on my edges. And the biggest question I get about this product is, how do you get your hair to not revert with this? I'm sorry to say, like, there isn't an answer for that. Like, there is no solution, okay? I can tell you what I do, which I feel like kind of like it makes the reversion not as bad, but it's gonna revert because this is a water-based product. Whenever you see products that are like liquid like that, like they're literally look like water or something, they are water-based. And with our hair type, you know, if you apply water, it's gonna revert, it's gonna curl back up. Use it at night, so when you are about to go to bed, put this on right before you wrap your hair up, because you know, like laying your hair down and putting that scarf on top of it is going to kind of lay those damp edges down a bit, you know? I personally would pinpoint a specific area you're trying to like grow back. So for me, it's my edges. And I've also been applying a little bit to the crown of my head too, because I feel like it looks a little thin right now. But for me, it was mostly just my edges. So I just take whatever's in the dropper and I just apply it right here on my edges. This is where I see the problem. And then I massage it in. And one of the reasons why I wear my hair down so much and like I don't like to wear it like in updos or ponytails and stuff is because I do use a product like that every night, and my edges can be covered when I wear my hair down. Versus like if I'm always pulling my hair up like this, you're always seeing the puffiness, and then I feel like I have to put a lot of gel on it or slick them down, which is a lot more manipulation than I really want to do to them, like ever. Not even just when I'm growing them out. Like I really don't like to bother my edges at all. So, and then lastly, I have been applying an oil most nights. I won't even say most nights, almost every single night here lately. The one I've been using recently is a Hair Dish by Mindy Smooth It Over Argan Oil Elixir. It's very, very accessible and affordable. You can find it at Walmart. It's also on Amazon too. It's usually around $10 or so, which is a great price point for how much of this oil you're getting. And so I just do a little bit. I do like half a pump. That's how much I put in there. You're just gonna rub it in your hands. And I'm really only applying this on the ends of my hair. You shouldn't really need to apply too much oil at your roots because your roots should be naturally producing its own oil from your scalp. But your ends are the driest part of your hair. So now that we've put everything in, we've taken all of our supplements, we can go ahead and wrap this hair up for the night. If I were to pin curl this, it's gonna make it way too loopy and curly, which I don't want. If I were to wrap it flat, it's going to flatten out this bend. And I also feel like when you wrap your hair just like around in a circle, that makes your hair get oily and greasier way faster than doing like some sort of pin curl. So I'm just going to take this front section here. Looks like I'm kind of like about to do like a half up situation, right? So you see where the hair is like, it's bending right here. I want to keep that bend. So what I do is I take my hair, you see how it's flat now? I twist it around and I pin it back. And these are the pins I use. I always get asked about these. I have them linked in my storefront. They don't bother me when I go to sleep. Have I broken a few? Yes, but they're really cheap. I've probably repurchased these like once. Like I bought them the first time and then I repurchased them again once I like eventually lost enough of them that I felt like I needed more. But they're pretty good. They do everything I need them to do. So if you take a look, let's pull it back like that. So I'm gonna do that on the other side. Can you guys see that? So this bottom part, it gets kind of weird. We're gonna split it in two again. So I have two sections on here. You're gonna have hair that's hanging and left over from this top portion on both sides. So you're just gonna like pick that up when you pick up like this bottom portion. So you see how I have like this little tail end. This is the remainder from up here. So I'm gonna pick that up. And the bottom of my hair, it's shorter. Like this hair that's like closer to the nape of my neck is shorter. Also doesn't really have like a really definite like spiral or bend to it because it's much shorter. So what I'm doing is I'm taking this hair and I'm again twisting it and I'm pulling it up and I'm pinning it in place. Okay, I'm gonna turn around and do that again and try to zoom in for you guys so you can really see what I'm doing. Oh. Okay, see that? Fell out. When my hair is freshly done, like the first day, it's always very slippery, and like the pin curls, when you wrap it, you know, like the first day, it never really wants to stay, like when you're wrapping it at night and stuff. So I'm gonna show you guys what the back looks like for both sides. As you can see, they're kind of like crisscross on top of each other, like these two bottom portions. Don't ask me how I figured out how to do this. Honestly, I'm just gonna say, like, I do kind of have a natural affinity when it comes to hair and like learning things and learning how to maintain it. If I see a hairstyle, I can pretty much guess like, okay, this is what I need to do to maintain it, or this is what I need to do to achieve that style. Thank the Lord, because being able to do your own hair is kind of the best, because I always know my hair is going to be done. I never have to rely on anybody else. I don't have a link for this exact scarf because this came from a beauty supply store over 10 years ago, but I will link another one that I've used on here down below. It's just in the wash right now. What I love about this style though is because it's like kind of already flattened to my head, like the way that I pinned it. I don't have to worry about like flattening it like when I wrap my scarf. Like it just kind of is already flat, so it's not really bothered by that. One more thing that I do to my hair at night, it's not necessary by any means, but I just do it. I spray a little bit of hair perfume on top of my scarf before I get in the bed. I just like it because you smell it on your scarf and then it gets on the pillow and your pillow smells nice, whatever. This one is from Diptyque. I'm literally just trying to use this one down because there's another one that I really want. So I usually just do 2 sprays on top of my scarf at night. And that is my nighttime hair routine currently. When it changes again, I'll be sure to come on here and film an updated one. It'll probably change again in March because I'm thinking of changing up my hairstyle again. I'll let you guys know. If you follow me on TikTok, you already know what that new hairstyle is going to be. So yeah, I'll have all the products linked down below for you guys. Let me know if you have questions. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.